Hello, my friends. This is Bobby D coming to you live from Salon Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well, wherever you're from. Hey, today I want to talk to you about toxic crab mentality in the Philippines. Yeah, man. Toxic crab mentality in the Philippines. Yeah. Woo! What a joy, such a joy that you come back to get my friends. And today I want to say, those here for the first time, if you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification, I come to fresh new Philippine videos, original videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you're seeing this is a country that has a lot of various habits and characteristics and traits and ways regarding their people. And sometimes, man, it's just very difficult to figure the Filipinos out. You know, one day they love you, next day they hate you. You know, love. You know, there's a thin line between love and hate. You know what I'm saying? It's a thin line, and you got to walk that line real carefully. Because if you walk the line and you fall off that line on the wrong side, on the hate side, you're gonna be in a world of pain, baby. Emotional pain, and maybe some physical pain too. You're gonna be in the pain. You're gonna be the window pain. But you're gonna be in the window pain. So today we're gonna take a look at some a particular trait of the Philippines people, Filipinos, and you know you don't hear a lot about this, but it's very very prevalent here. And if you come to live, if you come here to visit, you know, week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe a month, you go home. You may never even see this, okay? However, if you live out here on a day in, day out basis like I do, you might be seeing it on a regular basis, because this is what these people do. Their behavior can be very, very beautiful, very, very lovely, very, very nice, tight, right, long, and strong. And the next thing you know, like boom, like Jekyll and Hyde on you, man. You know, like what's wrong with her? I mean, it happens, man. You know, you could be helping them doing something, and next thing you know, they want to split your. I ain't gonna say that, but they want to come at you, man, with some claw. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to be careful, man. So they're going to take a look at the toxic behavior, and they call it crab mentality. I'm gonna break it down to you what it's all about, and then we're gonna get to it. First, let's take a look at the 1 minute review what we talked about on the last live stream on StreamYard. You know, we did a lot of videos, man. Y'all selling video? We did a lot of videos last few days, but you know, that's what we do. And we do it for you. We try to keep up. We try to let you keep up with what we're doing, where we're going, what's going on with our lives, because we are trying to be as transparent as possible. We try to let you know what's happening, because you're a family, right? You like that, right? Huh? We're a family. That's what we do. Keep up. It's a family affair. It's a family affair. Yeah, it's just a family affair, and we let you know what's happening with our affairs, okay? Because a lot of you guys really care about us, and you really want to know, and we want to keep you in the know, okay? Let's go. 1 minute review, 1 minute review, 1 minute review. Let's go real quick. We out. All right. So last time we talked about this right here. Trying Nation, vaccination. I got my vaccination. I got my vaccination on a Train Nation. Yeah, I got my vaccination, man, and it was awesome, guys. I wish you all were there, but I did the best thing I could. I took videos. I wish you all were there, man. I was so excited, man. I have been, you know, as you know, I've been talking about getting your vaccination all year since we've been in this pandemic, man. I said, as soon as I get a chance, I'm get my, and you know, and I got my first shot, baby. Number one more to go. July the 9th, man, I'm gonna get my second shot. And guess what I got? Yeah, I'm a little bit wiser because I got Pfizer. I got Pfizer, man. I didn't really want Pfizer, you know, but that's all they had. You ain't got no Johnson Johnson. You ain't got no Moderna. You ain't got no AstraZeneca. He said, no, we just got Pfizer. So they gave me Pfizer, man. But guess what? No, zero side effects, okay? We can't get no better than that. Zero side effects. It's just like nothing. I didn't get no shot. Yeah. So I'm happy about that. I'm elated about that. And what I did was I had my sisters pray for me. And guys, let me tell you, man, whenever something happens to you and you're a little bit, fearful, maybe a little bit scary, but whatever, get somebody to pray for you. Pray that prayer. My sister prayed for me. Okay, they both did, and they said, I said, yeah. He said, you covered under the blood. Go and get your shot. I felt good. I said, okay. I wasn't too worried then. I got my shot, man, had no trouble. So get somebody to pray for you. If you like me, you're a little bit fearful, you go in there, have somebody pray for, and then pray for yourself. Okay? God answers prayer. Yeah, so I got my shot, man, and it was awesome. It was awesome. It was awesome. Lisa D was there with me, and she encouraged me to get my shot. I really didn't want to go then. I wanted to wait a little bit later, but she encouraged me to get my shot. And you know what, guys? You need somebody to encourage you in your life. You hear me? Because there's so many people that will put you down, so many people that will give you a frown, and a frown is just a smile turned upside down, but they'll give you a frown, okay? So when you have a positive influence in your life, it helps you to do better, longer, stronger. And so Lisa D, I really give it credit, man. A lot of things you see me do, how you see me asking me, hey, whatever, it's Lisa D. She pushes me, she makes me move to another level. When I want to quit, she said, let's go. What you want? I'm tired. She said, let's go. And I appreciate that because sometimes I just don't have it, the motivation to do what I need to do. And she makes me do it. It's not that I can't do it. She sees that I'm getting weak and she pushes me to go another yard further, another mile further, because I always want to complete my goal. I always want to complete all my missions in life. Okay. So you have to have somebody on your side that can help you and not put you down. You know what I'm saying? I had a previous ex-wife. Every time I try to do something, man, she's like, what you think you done? All these people, some of these women could do, man. They will make you feel like you doing something wrong and you're just trying to do right. But because they have their little whatever about you, they're going to color it their way. Anyway, but that's what we talk about. Real quick. We're going to run this real quick. I see a lot of folk out here today. I change my time today. It's okay, man. It's okay. We every now and then we change your times for different stuff, and it's okay. And so tomorrow, next time I come, it may be 9:30, maybe 10:30, maybe 2 o'clock. I don't know. So catch me when you can, and if you can't catch me, catch the replay. Okay. Let's go. All right. So thumbs up for the day. Thumbs up for the day. Thumbs up for the day. Let's go. Lay right there. Beautiful. Beautiful Filipino. Look at those eyes, man. Look at those eyes. She got some beautiful eyes, beautiful skin tone, beautiful hair, beautiful lips. But she looks evil. Evil. That's the evil eye. Like she want to slap your face. She want to cuss you out. You know why? Because she got a crab mentality. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about that mentality. I'm gonna tell you what it means. All that. She got a crab mentality. She don't want nobody to do nothing but her. It's all about me, and you ain't nothing, and I'm everything. And what you think you doing? That's the mentality they have when you're dealing with a Filipino. It could be a Filipino, it could be a Filipina, but that is the mentality, and you will find that out. I know some of you just started this. You just got in the game. You just started dating with these ladies. You don't know all that yet. But once you get in there and start dating, and when you start seeing them, living with them on a day in and day out basis, you will find out not only do they have crab mentalities, but their family members do. Most of the people in this society are two-sided creatures. They have a nice personality and they have the crabby personality. You'll find that out as you go. And this is common knowledge. A lot of you think, well, Bobby, you just putting Filipino down. You wrong for that. I didn't develop this. This is common knowledge regarding Filipino culture and Filipino habits and traits and characteristics. But this is just common knowledge, man. And many Filipinos will tell you this themselves. Most Filipinos have a crab mentality. And I'm going to explain what that is, and we're going to walk through it. I'm going to walk you through it so you'll know without a shadow of doubt when I get through with this broadcast, you know what your Filipino look like when she ain't happy. Or when you go to meet her family, you gonna see some of them like, and then it's like, who is this man? What you supposed to be? Who you, black man? Crab mentality. Anyway, well, let's go, man. I'm thumbs up for the day. Thumbs up for the day. Thumbs up for the Let's go. I'm gonna run this. I don't see a lot of people here. I'm gonna run this quick. Let's go. All right, here we go. Focus for today. Focus for today. No hocus pocus, just focus, focus. All right. Number one, we're gonna talk about what is crab mentality. Number two, we're gonna look at why the behavior exists. Why, Bobby D? Why? Encouraging minds. We're gonna know why. Why is there crab mentality? Then we're gonna look at how to deal with it. Like Brother James Brown said, you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with it. Yeah, you got to deal with that thing, man. You know? Anything in life, whether it's good, positive, mediocre, whatever, average, you got to deal with it, man. That's what life is. Life brings you challenges, ups and downs, you know. And sometimes it's even, you know, it's an even flat line there, but most of the time you up, sometimes you're down, and then sometimes you're in between. But whatever comes your way, baby, you got to deal with it. But what helps you, ladies and gentlemen, what helps you when you're dealing with any issue in life is when you have a what? An understanding of what you're dealing with. When you don't have an understanding of what you're dealing with, it is harder to grasp it. It is harder to overcome it. It is harder to resolve it or solve it. Case in point, pandemic, COVID-19. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know how the virus behaved, how it infected people, how it transmitted. We had no clue when it first came out. But now we have a whole body of knowledge, a whole body of treatments and things that we can do to resolve and deal with this virus. You know, vaccines, number one. We got the vaccine. I just got my first shot. So when you have an understanding of any situation, any circumstance, you can better handle it. You can better deal with it, behave, cause it to get better. Whatever you need to do, you can take it in stride better when you understand. So today we're gonna walk you through this crab mentality, because I guarantee you, man, if your lady ain't showed it yet, like my mama used to say, my grandma used to say, she said, Bobby, when she tell me something I didn't believe, or I was like, yeah, okay. She said, my son, I said, yes, ma'am. She said, keep on living. Keep on living, son. You know what I mean, right? Keep on living. You'll find out in time, by and by. You know, you'll find out, son. You know, I said, yeah, ma'am. I went on. Because I still didn't believe, you know, but things, when it hits you, that's when you get it. All right, let's go. So we're going to talk about these things today. And she laid right there. She got crab mentality all over her psyche, because that's what it is, man. Crab mentality is a mental condition. It's a mental state. It is a state of mind. It is a mindset, man. It's how you think about, how you view your life, how you view the situation. It's how you're looking at things through your big eyes. You have a mentality issue. And everything, when you have a crab mentality, you look and you act like a crab. Your mind, mentally. Crab mentality, also known as crab theory, crabs in a bucket. Also barrel, basket, or pot mentality, or the crab bucket effect. Is a way of thinking best described by the phrase. Look at this phrase. Remember this phrase, because when you hear this phrase again, you know that's a crab mentality phrase. If I can't have it, neither can you. Okay, remember that phrase. I'm gonna say it again. If I can't have it, neither can you. That is a crab mentality phrase. That sums up, ladies and gentlemen, the crab mentality of the Filipino people in a nutshell. In essence, if they can't have it, neither can you. And so they're going to do everything they can to make sure you can't get it. If they ain't got none, you ain't going to have none too by the time they get through with you. So they're going to tear it down. They're going to tear it down, or they're going to tear you down. Whatever it takes to take it, get you down with them, that's what they're going to do. All right. The metaphor is derived from a pattern of behavior noted in crabs. Okay. What you mean, Bobby? What you mean a pattern of behavior noted in crab? I'm not no crab. I know you're not no crab, man. I say it's a behavior that's noted in crabs, and it can't be translated to humans, okay? It's a behavior noted in crabs. This is what crabs do, man. See that bucket of crab right there? Let me tell you what they do. Bucket of crab. Okay, let's say a crab wanted to get out that bucket and crawl to the top. If the other crabs are in the bottom, right? So what they're going to do is, when that crab tries to crawl to the top, they're going to push him down, pull him right back down. So where you going, buddy? You in this thing with us. You ain't going nowhere. And you pull him right back down in the bottom of the bucket. So if he tries to do it again, right, and everybody else sitting down in the bottom, guess what they're going to do? Not only are they going to pull him down, but they're going to bust his lobster, his claws. They're going to pull him out the socket so he can't crawl back up. That's called a crab mentality. If I can't have it, you can't have it, okay? That's it. Yeah, if you getting out this bucket and I can't get out this bucket, none of us are going to get out this bucket. They're going to tear your arms out the socket. And that's what pretty much sums up in a nutshell what crab mentality is and how Filipino or Filipina reacts with a crab mentality, with the crab mindset. They try to pull you down to the ground. That was my first one, ladies and gentlemen. What is crab mentality? Very succinctly, and I described that to you. Number two, don't know what to do. What to do? Number two. So this is another one on number one. Crab mentality, man. See the crabs in the bucket right there on the right? And the one on the top. Now, if this crab was in a bucket by himself, he could crab out, go to the top and get on and be free. Go on by the business. But if he in a bucket with these bunch of crabs on the right, they're going to hold him down to the ground. Crab mentality is often translated to human behavior. Okay? That's the way crabs behave in a bucket is the way a lot of people in life behave. Crabby. They don't, if they can't get it, they don't have none, you ain't gonna have none by the time they get through it. Perfect example is this. If you've ever heard a lot of people come out here with their big dreams, they got big goals, big desires, I want to do this, I want to get a store, whatever, and they get into business, right? And a lot of times they'll get like a restaurant, foreigner will get a restaurant or a sorry store, something like that. And guess what? As soon as they open up, maybe 2-3 weeks, maybe a month later, guess what? Filipino right next to them, driving them down. They want them down because you ain't gonna make it in this. That's the attitude they have. They don't want you to make it. Crab mentality. They want to do everything. They underprice you. They tell people don't go over there. That's carnal and all. And next thing you know, you out of business. Crab mentality. They don't want to see nobody succeed except that. Now you think I'm lying? I'm flying. You don't see me flying. I got any wings on me? No, I'm telling you, man. If you think I'm playing with you, ask your lady. This is common knowledge in Filipino community. This is common knowledge in the Filipino culture. And if you didn't know it, now you know. Okay, look here. I'm gonna show you, man. Crab mentality means that you are not gonna rise above me. I don't have no Monte, and you a foreigner. You got Monte. Guess what, foreigner? I'm gonna get your Monte. And then you're gonna be just like me. I'm gonna break you down to the ground. And you know what? When they bring you down to the ground with them, they have no remorse. They have no anxiety. They have no guilt. They have no fear of what they've done to you. They're not fearful. They don't feel guilty because what? Their purpose in life is to have a crab mentality and to bring you down to the ground. They don't care nothing about you. Some of them, yeah. But when you find the right one, baby, they do. But I'm talking about the one with the crab mentality complex about you. They will pull you down. They will take everything you got, man, dry and take and clean your clock out. Okay. Next thing you know, you got nothing. And then they happy because you down on the ground with them. So I'm telling you, man, when you find somebody with a crab mentality, whether Filipino, Filipina, whatever, man, get the step. Get this, and then you know, sometimes you'll be entering into a relationship with a Filipina, and they're nice, and all of a sudden, boom, they're trying to get everything you do, everything you got, pulling you down. And I said, wait a minute, you want my account number? Red flag. You said, you want my what, man? Did you say you want my credit card number? Red flag. I'm trying to pull you down, trying to jar you out, man. Take all your Monte, and you got nothing. Because what happens is, guys, many of the Filipinos think that Americans, foreigners are rich, filthy rich. Everybody's a multi-billionaire in their minds, right? So for them to take your Monte, right, it's nothing because you got more of that where you came from. But they just don't know. Some of us don't have it like that. I know some of you, you big ballers out there got the Monte, but a lot of us just don't have. But in their minds, they think we all filthy rich. We got money to burn, baby. Making rain all over. They just don't know. And so you have to be careful, man. I'm telling you, when you find somebody ask you some crazy stuff, what's your account number, sir? What's your social security number? Crab mentality, they want to bring you down. Okay, you got to be on alert, man. You got to be on the ball, and you have to know what to look out for and how to behave, how to respond, how to react to these particular situations. Okay, we're gonna be out, man. I'm almost done. Look at number 2. Number 3. Number 2. Okay, why does this behavior exist, Bobby D? You're talking about crab mentality. Can you tell me why? Certainly, sir. Number 1. Number 8. They have a lot of insecurity here. People in the Philippines, many people are very, very insecure. And rightfully so. Some of them have valid reasons to be insecure. These people were These people were beaten down for over 400 years in slavery. Yep, by the Spanish. Go check your history. They were beaten down. Very similar history to the as related to the Black African Americans. They were beaten down in slavery for over 400 years by Spanish. Treated like dirt. They were brainwashed. They brainwashed to think white is right, black, brown is wrong. And they worship whiteness, all kind of crazy stuff in their mind. And then it makes them, some of the things that they did in colonial period makes them feel what? Inferior. They have inferiority complex a lot of times, and that's why they have a cram mentality. They're not good enough, so they take it out on you, try to put you down on the level. Inadequacy. They have feelings of inadequacy. You can speak real good English. I speak broken English, and they don't want that. I'm gonna try to hurt you. I got that. All kind of crazy stuff, man. You got more money than me. I'm going to get your money because you got more money than me. You don't care. I don't have nothing, but you got everything. It's crazy, man. I know. As an American, I can say this sounds crazy to me because most of us don't think this way. We understand when somebody has money, that don't mean that they think they're better than us. That means that they just made it a little bit further than us. And if we're positive and we take the right step, we can get there too. But not these people. If you got money, and they think they'll never reach your status, they want to try to get your money. Unworthiness. They're not worthy. There's a lot of people go around there thinking they're not worthy to talk to a foreigner. That's why you say they're scared. These foreigner, and they never talk to a foreigner, and so they're scared, unworthy, not good enough, not adequate enough, not guilt. A lot of people are guilt, man. They got guilt trips. I'm scared to talk to them, man. I can't speak English good. I don't know. And then some of them are ashamed, man. They don't want to let you see where they came from because a lot of them live in these shanty homes. What do you call these homes, Lisa D? Shanty homes. What do you call them? Squatters. A lot of them live in these squatter homes, man. If you ever seen it, we were at a squatter's home with both of our people. Second person we went to, that was the squatters, the Abbings. Live in the squatters, man. Not much. Just it's like 10 people, and some of them are shaming it. They don't want you to see that. And so they do all kind of stuff to get out of there, and it becomes a crab mentality. And not only that, colonial mentality. I talked to you about that just a second ago briefly. It's where they were beaten down, they were oppressed as a society back in colonial times, and because of that oppression, it's just like what they did to African Americans. They placed people internally, the Filipinos, against themselves. They became against themselves, and that oppression causes them. When you divide people, then you can conquer them. So that's what they did. They made them internally divide against each other, and they conquered their mentality. And so a lot of things are going on in the Filipinos' mind to cause them to have a dog eat dog. I'm gonna pull you down. You're not going higher than me. And if I don't have it, you don't have. I'm gonna take it from you everywhere I can. Anyway, that's now you get it, the picture of why many Filipinos have this crap. And it's not a secret here, guys. Again, it is not a secret. This is a known fact in the Filipino culture. Many of them suffer from a crab. If you go right now and talk to your lady, say you got a crab mentality, and she gonna know. If she don't know what you mean, she's maybe a little bit not knowledgeable of the terms. But if you talk to anybody that's knowledgeable of the culture, the lifestyle, then she may be too young to put it like that. She may be not mature enough to understand that term. But most mature Filipinos understand crab because this culture is full of it, man. And you have to deal with it on a day in, day out. It's like walking a fine line, a tightrope, where you are dealing with a crab mentality, and then you're dealing with a nice person. Crab mentality, and then shift like this. Next minute, and you got to know how to receive those reactions and how to deal with them. You got to know when their crab is on and when their crab is not. I'll just put it that way. But you got to know, and you have to detect their mentality. Because it's as I mentioned earlier, it is a what? State of what? Mind. It's a mentality. It's a mindset. And just like we can shift our mindset, they can shift their mentality, and they can shift their attitude. That's all they do. It's a matter of changing how you think. Okay, that's all it is. And that's what crab mentality is about, man. Number 3, you just want to obey. Let's go. And how do you deal with it, man? After you told me about the crab mentality, the Filipino people, how do you deal with it, man? What do you do? First of all, if you are the person that has that crab mentality, you got to admit it. You have to admit that, yeah, I got a crab mentality. When you don't admit it, you'll never defeat that issue. You'll never defeat that mentality. You'll never defeat that bad characteristic. You'll never defeat that bad trait, that bad attitude you got about people. You have to understand that what you're doing is wrong. And then when you understand that putting people down is not right, then you try to be able to change it and make a change in your attitude and in your mentality. Not only that, you should open up your mind. Know, yeah, there are some people better than you. You have to recognize that. I'm not the best, man. Yep, I know that. But I'm secure in who I am, and I'm secure in my skills, my mindset, and I'm just as good as who I want to be. But there's always usually somebody better. And when you understand that, you don't have to get in the crab mentality state and say, pulling them down because you thought they're better. You don't. You accept and understand that we all have equal, we all have different gifts and abilities. And so if somebody's rising higher than you, celebrate that, because that means you may see what they're doing and you can catch on and move up with them as well. That's not a reason to pull them down. So admit it. Admit it that you got a crab problem, and then open your mind to there may be some people better. Then understand that helping others is also helping us. I say it all the time. When you give, you live, man. When you stingy, you're gonna be bingy. What you mean, Bobby? What you mean bingy? Yeah, you're gonna binge. You want to hoard everything for yourself. Binge. You want this, you want that, one. You don't give nothing up. I'm keeping myself. You don't get that. That's not living. That's existing. But when you give, when you say, hey, man, you need some help. Hey, man, take this. I got more than I need. Take. That's what living is all about. And people that have a crab mentality do not know that part of life, because they're always putting somebody down. They're always trying to hate on somebody, man. Don't hate, appreciate. When you appreciate what somebody's doing, then you might be able to do it as well. But when you hate on somebody, you ain't gonna never be able to do it because you're a hater. And when you have a hater mentality, you're nothing but a crab mentality. You have nothing but a crab mentality as well. Okay? Let it go. It ain't worth all that haterade, man. Not worth pulling somebody down just because you can't get up. And you have the same opportunity to get up, but you so lazy till you acting so crazy. You trying to pull people down to the ground, and you should be down lifting them up. Okay? I'm telling you, man, giving is living. Being supportive is the way to go in life. Not pulling nobody down. But these people out here want to pull you down to the ground. You could be helping them. We had this experience not too long ago. We're helping the people, and they're trying to pull us down. What's wrong? What is wrong with these people? We're laying our lives on the ground. We're laying our lives on the line, helping people, okay, which is what we're called to do. And the same people we're trying to help at the same time are doing what it is. And we're reaching out to people, backstab and backbite, all kind of crazy stuff because of the crab mentality. Okay, so listen, guys, this thing is real. It's not a fairy tale. It is real. And when you come out here, you're gonna realize how real it is. Then you got to realize that crab mentality is just a state of mind. I told you about how you think. If you change your mind, you change your life. Change your thinking from stinking thinking to sweet smelling, powerful, positive thinking. You're gonna change your life, and you'll get out of that crab mentality. Then you have to be cheerful, man. A negative thinker is a negative attitude. He's always a naysayer. It's always a doomsday person. You got to be positive. Just like me, I'm always positive. Not always, but 99% of the time I'm positive. And I'm trying to look at the bright side rather than the bad side. And when you act like that, when you talk good stuff, then good stuff comes about. When you talk negative stuff, then negative stuff comes about. And then you got to be a leader, man. What you mean, Bobby? What you mean, a leader? I don't know what that is, man. Leader, man. Leader of the pack. And a leader has to be selfless. What you mean selfless, Bobby? Selfless, man. A leader doesn't think about him first. He thinks about the other people behind him. He thinks about the other people he's supporting. He thinks about the other people that he's helping to reach their potential. And as he helps them reach their potential, then he can reach his potential as well. When you help somebody, instead of trying to pull them down, trying to stab them in the back, trying to backbite on them, talk trash about them, when you help somebody, you're helping yourself. But when you hurt somebody, you're hurting yourself as well. Okay? Everything is a full circle in this life. As you go on this life and see everything, you'll see that everything comes back full circle, right back to where it started from. And everything starts from you. How you act, how you react, how you behave, how you treat people, you know, how you listen to people, how you talk to people, how you walk to people, how you eat with people, how you take care of you, how you take care of yourself. Part of the problem, many of us don't even take care of ourselves. We don't take care of ourselves. And then we say, well, I don't know why nobody don't want to be with me. You know, I'm a good person. Nah, you don't wash. You don't be with somebody smell like, what you say, man? Yeah, I don't know what nobody. You don't take care of yourself. That's just the minimum. Anyway, that's it, man. But I wanted to bring you up to par on crab mentality. You know, the rest of this week, I'll be talking about some more characteristics that you can catch on to. And so about the Filipino, you know, I always talk about positive traits. I'm not a negative minded person. So for most of the time, you'll see me when I talk about things about Filipino and Filipino people, it's usually what? Positive, right? This time it's negative, okay? And rightfully so. It's something that happens here. I don't want to sugarcoat nothing with you. This is what happens here a lot. And so I got some more things, some more traits, some more characteristics that I'll be sharing with you for the balance of this week. So be with me, and you will learn some more about your lady and where she lives. And sometimes when things go bad, you'll know why. Because one, crab mentality, and a whole lot of other things I'm going to show you that are unique pretty much to this culture and to this society. Are you with me, JP? You ready to ride the train, man? We're going to ride the train for a little bit. We out, man. It's right here. We going to get up out of here. We going to get up out of here. All right. People get ready. Whether the train is coming, don't need no ticket. You just get on board or need a love. Woo, say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready to ride a little train, man? Are you ready for the roll call? You ready for the roll call, man? We're gonna ride this train today. We're gonna find out who rolled up, toughed up, bumped up, must be the first man in there. I need to know. I want to know who that is. Said they're gonna beat them. Come on, man. I need to know. I'm gonna find out who that is. When I said toot toot, you said, oh boy, toot toot, toot toot. When I said, oh boy, you said toot toot. All aboard, all aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready to ride the train, man? I don't know about y'all, man. I'm ready to ride the train, man. But the last, I said 3 to 5 days, man, it's been rough, man. At least me just been running. We had a chance to do much of nothing, man. But I get a video in, I do a live, and then I got to go back and do the editing, prepare for the day, and then we have to do our regular home stuff and our visits, our chores. It's been hectic, man. You know, but I'm not complaining. Don't take this as a form of complaint, because it's not. I enjoy what I do, and I do what I enjoy. But I let you know sometimes life can get a little bit hectic when you all got a lot of stuff going on. But it's good, man. It's all good. I love it, and I dove it. Okay, love it and dove it. All right, we'll find out who's going up, talking about buffed up, the first man in there. He said, I need to know. I got to know who that is said they can't beat. They're going to beat them. Who they going to beat them? I'll veer down there and find out who that is. Okay, hold on. Tell you, we running today, man. We ain't wasting no time. Who we got? Let me see. Who we got up in there? What's up? Cecilia, she said, toot toot. What's up, my dear? You doing all right? Angel in the house, angel in the house, angel in the house. Woo, what's up, angel? How you doing, my dear? So good to see you, so good to see you, so good to see you. Round the train body, they say, one nation under roof. What's up?
What's up, sincerely? Number one.
And she made it. She did it right tight, Laura Strong. She wasn't playing today. She said, I'm gonna show you being something.
What's up, guys?
She said, these big head man think they can get me to be, they're gonna be number one. Nah, I'm gonna show him how the Filipino can be number one when she wants to. And that's the main thing. When the Filipino makes up their mind to do anything in life, they can do it. Why, Bobby? Because mind. Everything starts with the mind, the thought, you know, and the thought drives everything else. Okay? She wanted to be number one. She woke up this morning and said, I think I'm gonna be number one. And that thought drove her to, when she heard that alert, she jumped on it immediately. and she took action. Same way, when you have a crab mentality, you want to change that mentality, it's about the thought. Think about changing it. And when you think about it enough, you can actually change it. You know, I know a lot of people, Filipinos, say, well, you know, that's just how we are. We are Filipinos and we have crab mentalities. That's just, we've always had that. And there's no way you can change that. It's a mentality, it's a state of mind. You can change your mind and you can change your life. You can change your mind. You can change the way you think. You can change your mind and you can change the way you act. It is a mental state that can be what? Altered if you want to do it. So don't let no Filipino, nobody else, well, you know, that's how we are. We just, we people just have a crab mentality. And we like to do the backstabbing and we like to dog eat dog. That's how we do. Nah. Yeah, that might be how you do, but you can do better if you want to. Right? Right, Sincere? I know you can't. Right? But it's so good to see my dear. She's number one. Y'all give it a prop. Sincere, she ain't playing today, man. She said, look here, Bobby, I done got rid of my crab mentality, and I'm going to be number one on chair in this place, and ain't nobody can stop me. Right, go. Right, Bobby, see what day who we got. Sincere.
Did you sing the angel song?
Yes, I did. You want something here?
No.
Are you asking? Let go. Sincere, she said, peace and love, Lisa D and Bobby D. Hoorah!
Love to
Hoorah!
you.
Angels. All my blue angels in the house said, hoorah! All my angels in the house said, hoorah! All my members in the house said, rah! Let's go, Rod Chain Bobby Lisa, One Nation.
Yeah!
Rayman in the house, Rayman in the house. Rayman coming, Rayman coming, Rayman coming, Rayman coming. Oh, sorry, I gotta stop that, Bobby. Thank you so much, Derek, for the donation to the nation. One love, one nation under. That's what we do, man. We support each other in family love, peace, power, strength, health, prosperity, everything we need to make it in this life. That's what we do. Each one what? Reach out. Each one what? Teach out. Each one what? Preach out. Each one what? Seek out. Each one what? Meet out. Each one what?
Bust your head.
This you got a new on you. Each one, I ain't saying that. Y'all over. Hey, it's about unity, baby. It's about coming together in unity and brotherly love, kindness, peace, joy, happiness, strength, wealth, prosperity. Everything you need is when we come together, there's power. Say it with me. Power. You know? Say power. Power, man. When we come together, there ain't nothing we can't do. But when we separate it, we can't do nothing. You know, it's a big deal. So thank you so much. Rain Man in the house today gave us a donation to that. We got, he said, two, right. Two, right back at you, brother. We got to do a dance for Rain Man and have a round train Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under. Who we got? Lizzie, the hardest working man in the business. I feel good. Thank you so much, Cherry Flynn, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Hey, Lisa D cut you song off. The first song, she cut the first song off in the middle. I said, Lisa D, why you do that?
I thought it's almost done.
The song was not done. I think you need some tubers for it. I know you do. Let go, Roger. She cut the song off in the middle of the song. What is going on? Let's go. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, one. Who we got? Pumpkin Joe in the house. Round train, Bobby Lizzie, One Nation under. Woo, one love. Who we got? He say, morning. Good sir. Hey, good morning, team, my brother, woman. So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Wouldn't want to be. Nah, I'm playing, man. Just playing. So good to Pumpkin Joe's out there in Badumagete. And that's a small town. And if you like small town living, that's a good place to go. If you like city living, don't go there, because they got a few city amenities, but things like you can find in Manila or Cebu, you're not actually going to find much of that there in Dumaguete. We've been to Dumaguete. We were thinking about moving there. The house prices are cheaper. They're way cheaper than you would find in Cebu or Manila. And but when we looked at the place, we was like, no, this is not our speed. It was just too slow. So we moved back. We got a house there and said, well, he's a little much more happy. But Ron loves it out there. So I'm all for people to do what they love to do and love to do what they do. Okay? So good to see you, Ron. Check out the channel, Pumpkin Joe. Ron trained about it. You see one night show. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
Terry Fleming. He said, yes, I'm in my spot.
Oh yeah, number 2, just want to.
Oh, I forgot. How you let me do that, Lisa? How you let me? She let me forget a number 2 spot, man. Terry Fleming in this spot. He didn't know. Okay, Lisa. 1, 2, 3.
Number 2, just want to.
Dude, we gotta get you, Terry. We gotta get you. Ron Terry about it. He one day. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Hello, Angel. Sincerely, congrats on your number 1.
Sincerely, we're not playing anymore. I told you she got her mind made up this morning. Okay. She said, I'm not going to do no crab mentality today. I want to be number 1. And if you want to be number 1 in life, you cannot have no crab mentality because they ain't going to get you nowhere but down. You got to help people in this world. That's why I know I'm going to be number 1 because I always help people and I want to be number 1. Let's go. What I tell you about you, we got?
Sincerely, Sir Raymond Terry Fleming, maraming salamat po. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sir Terry Fleming. I appreciate you. I'm here in Saudi Arabia. I'm here in Saudi Arabia, and I'm working in the king's house, and I need all the friends I can get. Let's go, Ron Train about the DC one. Who we got? Peter Almeida. What's up, Peter? How you doing? Peter. That's how they pronounce Peter in England. Peter. Where are you, Peter? You all right, Peter? He said, I think this is a crab mentality is a part of the culture. People always envy your efforts because you're better off and potentially have a better future. You are 125% correct, my guy. Peter, you are correct. You get the prize for being correct today. Ding, 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 ding. I just sound the alarm. Yeah, you correct me. It's a part of culture. It's part of lifestyle. And I broke it down to you. If you look at the first part, Joe, I broke it down to you. All of it stems from how they were, I guess, suppressed and depressed and oppressed as a slave people from back in the Spaniard years. They pitted them against each other. And when you pit people against each other, it's divide and conquer nature, and that's what they have. And if you compare their society with the African American upbringing where we came from, it's very, very similar. Same thing was did to us. They divided us and they conquered us, and we're still to this day fighting against each other. And in the African American community, there's still of a dog eat dog. There's still of a crab mentality amongst anybody. Because when we see somebody, a lot of time when we as African Americans see somebody moving up, we want to do one of these. You ain't get in front of me. Yeah. And the same thing here, yeah. But we do it in different ways, of course, because we're different cultures. But you have to understand always when you're dealing with characteristics, when you're dealing with traits and personalities, you have to look at the historical perspective. And because a lot of times how people act is for how they were raised or how they were encouraged and developed. And so that dog eat dog, that crab mentality, you're not going to the top without me. If you don't have it, I don't have it. If I don't have it, you're not going to have it. That was put in them, and it was instilled and embedded into their mentality and their personality and their mindset and their mentality. And that's why a lot of them are that way today. Now, again, there's hope. What's the hope, Bobby? What's the hope? The hope is that you can change that. You don't have to always live your life with a crab mentality mindset. That could be changed. Any negative habit, any negative personality, any negative attitude you have can't always be altered in time. But you have to make up your mind. First of all, admit that you have that attitude, and then make up your mind that you want to change it and work gradually toward changing that mindset. Okay, let's go. Round train, Bobby Lisi, one night. Who we got?
Terry Fleming.
What's up, Brain Man? And what's up?
What will separate you from the crabs is focus on perseverance.
Okay, focus on perseverance. Yes, you have to focus. I like how she said that word again. Don't say that word. Don't. Oh, Lord, that's not what she's trying. Lord, say it again, Lisa. Say it again. One more time, Lisa.
I'm bored.
You know, it sounds like the other thing. I know what y'all got on your mind. It sounds like the other thing, you know, that we normally hear, but she trying to say focus, not the other word, okay? Heart, get your mind right, get your mind right. Say it again, Lizzie. But yeah, what everything develops from you, okay? It starts from your mentality, and your mentality is either strengthened or weakened by your what? Focus, okay? So if you have low focus, your mentality is going to be low. If you have high focus, your mentality is going to go up because you focus in on what you want to do. And when you cannot focus, you cannot have a high knowledge or high understanding or high mentality. So you wind up having defeat after defeat after defeat because you cannot focus. That's why a lot of, you know, there's people that have ADP, attention deficit disorder, ADD, they can't focus in class. And people call them dummies. You big dummy. You can't, a lot of times they can't help it. There's something that's going on inside of them. They can't control. They can't focus on the screen. They can't focus on writing the note. They wind up being labeled as a dummy, but actually they have normal intelligence. But because they cannot focus, they lose out. And people label them as dummies. So it's about your focus, man. You want to move up in life? You want to stop being a backstabber? You want to stop being backbiting people, calling people all kind of names when you shouldn't be doing it? Focus. Focus on changing your mentality. Focus on changing your understanding. Focus on changing. Some of you right out here right now, you know you a backstabber. Yeah, you know you. Yeah, you. Looking at me right now. You know you got a crab mentality. Yeah. You don't want nobody to look at him. He moving the top. This on your job. He just got that most who he think he is. And then you try to sabotage them every chance you get because you didn't like them moving up ahead of you. You thought you was supposed to be promoted, but you ain't do nothing to get you, to put you in a position to be promoted.
Partly jealous.
Yeah, jealousy, envy, greed. Challenges in life require you to move your mind from the negative side to the positive side. And that is only done through focus and check. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Let's see who we got.
Paul, what's up?
Paul in the house. What's up?
What's going on, Bobby D and Lisa D? We're doing good, Paul.
Doing good. We know we're blessed and highly favored and flavored of the Most High God, man.
And I have to tell, because yesterday I didn't get my vaccine.
Oh, I forgot to tell him, yeah.
But I did not back out. I didn't back out.
Well, what happened yesterday? I did a video on this. So, yeah, I did 2 videos. I explained when she was already. We were at J Mall. Let me just talk about this for a few minutes while she brought it up. We were at J Mall early because she wanted to get vaccinated. So we went out there, and I'm waiting on God. While I was waiting on her, I did a small video with you guys. You remember? Okay. So a few minutes later, I said, "Wow, you're taking too long." So I go up there and see what's going on. I go, and she's still on the line. She hadn't even gotten in the door yet. I said, "What's going on?" It was like almost 3-4 hours. I said, "What's going on?"
I was falling in line. Falling in line for 3 hours in the basement. 7 to 10 a.m. Okay, so she's still in the line, hadn't even gotten in the door. So I said, "What's going on?" And so we found out that what they did at the J Center Mall, you know, they had walk-ins before that time, before yesterday. They had walk-ins. You can go in there and find. But what they did yesterday was all the walk-ins was last. So the people they took first were the people that had appointments. So that was terrible. So we didn't think that they would do that. Anyway, so we said, okay, we're not going to get service here for many, many hours. We just have to leave here and we'll go to Pacific Mall. We go to Pacific Mall, and guess what? They wasn't taking any walk-ins at all. So we were like, she was out of L, S-H-O-L, out of, you know what? She was just out. So we decided, which is the best thing to do. Work smart and not hard, right? We'll wait until they call, and then she'll have an appointment and a time, and she'll go up there and walk. It'll be a breeze coming right through there. That's the best thing. We're not in a rush right now. I mean, she's waiting. Usually they say they'll call you within 2 weeks. So we are looking for this week or maybe next week. They'll text her, and then we'll just see whatever she's doing. She can drop everything and go down there and get it done. Okay, so that's the best way to do it. And you know, my company there is she finished. My friend finished at 3 p.m.
Right.
7 a.m. to 3 p.m. So there's 8 hours standing.
Yeah, Lisa D had a friend of ours. She came with us, and we said, we're going to Pacific Mall. She said, "No, I'll stay right there." I said, "You sure?" She said, "Yeah, I'll stay right." Okay, we got bye. So she finished. She got her vaccine, it was almost 8 hours her standing in line getting the vaccine. So Lisa D wasn't about that yesterday. She was tired. She was still sleepy because she got up early. So we said we'll just wait until they call. That way we can get y'all some good pictures, hopefully on the next time when she do it. And they'll let me in and I do some check pictures for y'all so you see Super Queen getting a shot, okay? And she won't be crying, Mama, like I was. Okay? Let's go around and tell you about who we got.
Paul, he said, I never let anyone bring me down. We have to be leaders, not followers. We need to think for ourselves.
Oh yeah, man. You know, you have to have a positive mindset. A leader with a negative mind is not a good leader. Anybody trying to lead, that's why I was in the army, man. You got to be sergeant and stuff. They don't know nothing. They don't know jack. And you got to sit up there and take every command. I'm like, what? I don't say it to them. We said it under my breath. I said, yes, sir. Yes, Sergeant. Yeah, but you know, you gotta have positive mindset if you want to be a good leader. And so a lot of people don't know what it is to lead. They just want to follow. But you know, and I'm not putting down, because there's two sets of people. There's a follower and there's a leader. And I'm not putting down followers. I'm not putting down leaders. I'm not, but I'm saying if you want to be a leader, a good leader, it takes you to change your mind, be positive, and to be an example where other people can see that you're pushing forward in spite of your attitude, or in spite of what your personality is, or in spite of what you don't like or what you do like. A leader has to overlook their self, because you've got other people behind you and you want to be the right example for others. So if you don't want to be a good example, don't be a leader, be a follower. A leader has to be outstanding in most areas that they endeavor in order to lead people in the right way. Let's go around chamber. I believe who we got.
Pumpkin Joe.
Pumpkin Joe.
He said, anyone with a crab mentality, negative energy, or can-do attitude towards my efforts or dreams in life I cut loose years ago.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Sometimes you have to do just what Pumpkin Joe said. Got to cut them off. Got to pass.
Yeah, you got to block them.
Don't start, Lindy. Well, let me say that. For those of you that are members, I'm going to be giving them members. I'm going to be doing a recorded video after this broadcast. That will be for members only, and I'm going to give you some very, very keen insight on some other stuff that relate to this, so you'll know exactly how to deal with this in a better way as well. But y'all got the basics. But the deep stuff, I'm going to give to the members only, because the members just have the privilege. But yeah, man, you have to cut people off, all right? Whenever you want to do something in life and you have someone that's contrary to what you're focusing on, you won't get very far with that person on by your side. And sometimes that person's not by your side, they're on your back because you're carrying them, okay? When you're carrying your weight and somebody else's weight, you're carrying dead weight. And when you're carrying dead weight, that way you're down. You can't barely move. You're like,
too heavy.
And then so in order for you to move, you got to do what? Shake off, get that weight off your back. So look, man, I've been carrying you for a long time. I'm tired, man. I can't carry you no more, man. You got to carry yourself. Now, I'm tired. You've been tired. You're carrying your dead weight on me. Get off of me. And you got to let them go. And then when you let them go, man, don't look back. Because see, memories are there, and you'll feel emotional. Well, I let my buddy, man, I'm a buddy, man. And then next thing you know, you're right back with when you drop them off, when you shake off that weight, keep focused and move the edge on up the line. Okay, that way you know you're not going back. You're not going to get into your emotions, feeling sorry for them, because you're moving on. You gave them opportunity, you carried them for a long time. It did not work out. Move on with your life. Whenever somebody come against you, you got to go, and they saying, you can't do it. You ain't nobody. Who is you? But look at me. Talk to him. I'm out. Let her go. Let's go round train, baby. Who we got?
Mr.
Where's
What's up?
Mrs. She sleep now.
He said, never fear, Mr. Cowboy is here. Greetings, everyone. Mr. Cowboy is here.
What's up, Mr. Cowboy? How you doing, brother? So good to see you, my good. So good to see you, my brother, from another mother. He said, greeting, man. Right back at you, brother. So good to see you. Glad you were able to join us tonight. Riding the love train with Bobby D. in one nation, another group, one love. That's what we're about, baby. Each one reach one, each one teach one, each one preach one, each one seek one, each one
teach one.
Teach one. Each one speech one. You know, speech one. Yeah, but reach out, baby. We about helping each other in this thing we call life. Let's go. Round train about DZ One Nation. Who we got?
I said all of WA experience that insecurity is the main reason. Yeah.
Yeah, insecurity, man. We feel uncertain about ourselves. We feel inadequate about ourselves. And so we see somebody else doing something that we can't do, or we didn't never think of doing. And we're so scared we can't do it, but we see them doing it. He said, "You ain't gonna leave me down on the ground by myself. Come on down here back with me. Come on." And that's so foolish. If I see somebody, it's not me in me to pull somebody down because I can't get up. Why would I do that? You know, I can't do it.
Insecure.
Yeah, insecure. So if you see somebody moving up, man, say, "Hey, man, applaud them." You know,
Just
don't hate.
Happy.
Yeah, don't hate on them. Appreciate.
Yeah.
Because if they can get up, you can do. If you get up off your lazy butt, you know, that's what's stopping a lot of us. We so lazy and we so scared. We're so fearful. We can't get up because of our own fears, because of our own insecurities, because of our own weaknesses. And so when we see somebody doing a strength move and moving up, we get angry. We want to pull them down. The same effort you use to pull that person down, you could use to pull yourself up. Okay? It's about your mentality, your mindset, how you think, and then how you think determines how you act. Actions speak louder than words. Let's go. Round train by DC One Nation under. What up? Who we got?
Swag.
What's up?
Swag?
What's up, Swag? Swagoo?
Swag. Long time no see. He said, "Wow, long time love see, yeah."
Yeah, man, we here. We know how we do, man. We know we ain't going nowhere. We still here. We were waiting on you, Swagoo. Good that rhyme. What's up, brother? You good? You good? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good. Hey, don't be a stranger, okay? Come back next time. Let's go, round train, buddy. Who we got?
Yeah. Thank you, Swag.
Round train for the nation. Final train. Bobby Lizzie, One Nation. We got a donation to the
nation.
One Love. Who we got? He said, "It's a beautiful moment to see you and the wife. Blessing to the both of you." Thank you so much, Swag.
So much,
I appreciate that, man. God bless you, man. We appreciate everything you do for us, man. We're grateful people, man. And we always say, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." Thank you so much, Swagoo, man. Hey, man, God bless you, man, for the rest of the day. I hope you have a nice night. We're there, and whether in the USA, wherever you are, take care of yourself. Let's do it down for Swag. Run train by Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin.
Oh no! Oh no! Thank you.
You do the one dance, D.
Let's go.
Are you okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You do one dance. Did you do
I
two
did.
dance? Okay. Anyway, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, Wagyu. Appreciate the donation to the nation. More blessings. Much love. Thank you so much, my brother. Let's go.
3.
You did 3? No, you
Two
didn't.
dance. Oh no.
Okay, that wasn't right. You did the wrong one. Let's go. We got 2 old no's, one with a laughter and one without. She did the one without laughter. Round track. Hey, Mr. Mississippi. ADD, my. You funny, Mr. Mr. He said ADD, my butt. Yeah, you know, hey, man, you believe it or not, Mr. ADD, I'm a psychologist. That's my major, my BS. I got a master's as well, counseling. ADD is actually a reliable, it is a scientific and a psychological deficit in a lot of us. You know, I know a lot of y'all say you just won't pay attention. You know, wrong. You like to open up your eyes and look at the board and pay attention. But yeah, man, some of us had. I had a friend that went to school with me. He couldn't focus. And because he couldn't focus, he did bad in school, and he was always cutting up because he couldn't. And they found out that they tested on him that he had ADD, and they gave him some medicine, and he calmed down, and he started doing okay. Let's go, Rhyme Train Bobby. Who we got?
Xander Man, what's up?
What's up, Xander Man? Rhyme Train Bobby, Lisa in One Nation Under. Woo, what up?
This is Lisa D and Bobby D on the love train. Let's go.
Let's go. We'll see Xander Man in a few more days. Rhyme Train Bobby, don't y'all miss the show on the 26th of June. Xander Man gonna light it up in the flame, y'all. He gonna light it up. Yeah, Saturday. He gonna light it up, y'all. Y'all be ready, okay? Let's go. Rhyme Train Bobby, who we got?
Just show him more. He said, Bobby D, it's a lot of people with crab mentality. I had enemies who I thought was my friends with crab mentality. I was so hurt when I found out. I tried to reason with them, but they didn't listen.
Right. When you try to reason with people and they do not listen, then you move on. Okay. And people have a right to listen, or they have a right not to listen. And you have a right to walk away from them when you don't see eye to eye. Okay. When their perspective in life differs from your perspective, and they've done something that you feel that was against your morals or against your values that hurt you so badly, you need to terminate that relationship. It may be permanent termination, or it could be a temporary termination based on whether they come back to you and apologize or not. Then it would be temporary. But if they don't make them, they don't say, look, man, I'm sorry, man, you was right, man. Or they may not have to say you was right. Look, man, I'm sorry, we had a misunderstanding. That's better. But if they do that, yeah, you might be able to work something. But other than that, man, you did the right thing. Cut them loose. Okay. I mean, when I moved to Atlanta, when I moved to the Philippines, I had to cut some people loose. You know, they got them back now. You know, some people that never came back, but because they was against my move, they was against my mindset, they were against my focus. And anyone's against your mindset is against you. You know, and it's like having an enemy that you got to deal with every day, fight verbal wars with. What you say? You heard me. What you say? You heard me. You want to go through that day life. Let's go, Ride Train Bobby. Who we got?
Swag, he said. Lisa D is a classy woman.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, man. I keep telling her that, you know, she's not the regular Filipino. I'll be honest with you, man. The regular Filipino out here is not Lisa D's, not Lisa D's personality. Lisa D has she has a beautiful personality. And I keep telling her, I just told her last night, I said, Lisa D, I met all of her family members, right? None of her family members are like Lisa D. Believe it or not. She's a very nice person. She has a beautiful personality. She's always wanted to help people. Her family, they got crabs. That's all they don't want to help nobody but themselves. But Lisa D is the opposite. And when we got together, it's like everything I like, she liked. And then a lot of stuff she didn't know nothing about, but she caught on like that. So yeah, man. Thank you so much. She is a classy lady. Ride Train Bobby D, One Nation.
Xander Man, Bobby D, how do you like StreamYard? Is it easy to use?
Yeah, good question, Zan. It's very easy to use. You can learn it in 5 minutes. I mean, it's real easy to use. You can use this free version and the paid version. I have the paid version right now. And I'm supposed to have, I don't have my logo. I just noticed that. My logo is supposed to be up there. Okay, I got to get that fixed. My logo is missing because on the free version, you can put your logo. But on the paid version, on the free version, you cannot put your logo. But on the paid version, you can put your, and I'm missing my logo is supposed to be right on the top corner. Right there, right? And I got to put that on there for the next one. But yeah, you can do stuff like that. It costs you monthly, but it's worth it. I mean, I always want the least. I always try to strive for in the middle or to the top, you know. So I like it because you can do, when you get the paid version, you can get, I think you can get over 30 or 40 sessions per month. With the free version, you can only do like 15 or 20 StreamYard sessions per month. So it's a difference. I can do as many as I want with the paid version. With the free, you cut you off for so many, you know, which is rightfully so. But yeah, I like it. It's very convenient. I was looking at another option, but it's a little cheaper than this one. But I've gotten so accustomed to this, I just said, well, I just put up with it. But yeah, I like StreamYard. And if anybody out there, you start a YouTube channel, once you get enough, you have to have 4,000 hours of viewing time, and you have to have 1,000 subscribers. When you have 4,000 hours of viewing time, 1,000 subscribers, then you can do live streams, and then you can have ad revenue from your channel. So then you can start doing StreamYard. But yeah, this is a good option. Good to start off. We'll start off with the free version first. See if you like it. And if you like it, then move up if you want to. But yeah, a lot of people never move up. They're just so cheap. I'm talking about cheap, man. You can't. Don't be cheap doing nothing, man. Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap. Go for the best. You want the best in your life, and you want the people associated with you to have the best in your life. Okay, let's go around train by me. Who we got?
To show more, he said people have a crab mentality because they have low self-esteem and because they compare themselves to other people. Instead of trying to change, they try to pull others down as well. Misery loves company.
That is exactly correct. And that you'll find that out here quite often, ladies and gentlemen. And what happens so often here is that people disguise people disguise their crab mentality. You know, they'll all, and I call them backstabbers. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. Remember that song? They do it out here all the time. You'll think that they love you, they're a friend with you, and next, as soon as you turn your back, they talk about you, they backbite, they lying about you, and they want to get what you got. When you in their face, now that happens a lot out here, man. I can't tell you the amount of times that happens out here. And the people out here know that they know what they do. They know that it's a trait, a personality of this culture that they do. Round train, Bobby Lee, who we got?
Robert Lee, what's up? He said, greetings, Bobby and Felicity.
Also,
all is well and good. Late to the love train. Just got back home from track and field practice.
I got you, man. Yeah, man. Robert Lee's coaching young people on track and field. My ex-wife and I used to do that, and it's a lot of work, man. It's a lot of work, especially because you have to stay out and you have to coach people on how to run. You have to time them. You have to get them physically prepped. A whole lot of stuff, and it takes a lot of time. And sometimes you have to go pick them up because their parents can't get them and all. And sometimes, if like us, we had a van and we had to pick all the kids up in the van, and we have to take them all the way home. When you get home, you wore out. You hit, and then you got to deal with the heat, you know, and be so hot out there, man. Track is a job, and if you're doing it free. It's a full-time job, and you're doing it free. He's trying to develop these kids, and he needs to be applauded for that. Good job, Robert. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Robert Lee, coaching and mentoring kids is hard work, but I love it to help someone else, especially the younger generation.
There you go. I just said it, man. He echoed what I said. We've got to be on the same wavelength. Round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. Read it.
I was dyslexic as a child. I also used both hands equally. I took effort to make my mind refocus. Okay, so he was dyslexic. You know what that means?
No.
If he read something, he looked at it the other way. In other words, if he looked at the word work, he would see he would see different mixed up words. You know, it would come out to him differently. So he had to rearrange his mind, refocus his mind to make it look how everybody else saw it. That's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work. And he did it on his own, you know? And then he had to refocus himself to use both hands equally, okay? So he is to be applauded. He had a lot of issues as a kid, and nobody understood his issues but him, you know? And so he went through some stuff when you're dyslexic, because people think you dumb. I'm trying to be funny there, but people think you got a problem. And you do have a problem. It's not that the problem, but the problem is not that you're dumb. You have a physiological problem with your vision and your mind associating the words and letters as how they should be seen. And he had to refocus his mind and to see the letters and stuff the way it should be seen. And he had some extra stuff to go through, but he did it. And that made him stronger. That strengthened his mind. That strengthened his mentality, because he knew that he was different in how he saw things from other people. And when you know that you're different, you have to walk a different way. You have to do things a different way. And you have to do it your way to figure out how to get understanding everybody else's way. So he had a lot of things he had to overcome as a kid. And I applaud you for doing that, man, because most people don't take the time to do what you did. Most people just say, I ain't doing this, whatever. And they just write whatever on a paper and throw it and get a D grade, F grade, and they go through life in 10. What happens is a lot of time people don't even finish school because what's the use? You know, and all the time all they need is a little bit of help to refocus their mind. They don't even get the help because they just get so frustrated. But you didn't. You stuck to it. You were persistent, and you knew that you could do it, and you did it. Congrats, Terry. Let's go. Ryan, tell me about who we got.
You made it. Zanny Man backstabbers by the sniper. Spinners.
Snipers.
Where's Gunny?
Gunny in the house. Gunny in the house. Woo! Yeah, backstabbers, man. That was one of my favorite songs. Smile in your face all the time. Don't want to take your place. Backstabbers, backstabbers. Hey, money, 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 money. Who's that by? Since you know so much, Zanny Man. Round train about at least one night, not that. Who we got?
Zanny Man, happy Father's Day.
Thank you so much, brother.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, you a little bit late, but thank you anyway. Round train about at least one night. Who we got?
Robert Lee, happy belated Father's Day.
Thank you so much, sir. Happy Father's Day, belated Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Y'all missed my Father's Day speech. I told you, if you have a child out there, you a biological father, see your child. Talk to them, text them, call them, email them something. Say, hey, I love you. I remember you. I love you. Whether you're speaking on good speaking terms or not, you still got to put that seed out there, right? And then some of you got some children that's not biological seeds, you're spiritual seeds, whatever. Reattach to those people and let them know that you still are there and you still care, whether they care or not. Reach out, teach out, peace out, preach out. Let them know that you still want to be a part of their life. Let's go, Round Train Body. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. My IQ was so high that the teachers thought I was cheating on the exam.
See, that's what helped him. He had a high IQ. Even though he was dyslexic, he was smart enough in his mind to know how to try to rearrange everything to see what other people were seeing. And when he took the test, he scored a high IQ. So I'm telling you, man, a lot of people, they be labeled as dummies, but they're not dummies. I'm telling you, they're just dyslexic. They may have ADD, whatever. Once you figure out what's going on with them and you realize, hey, this person not a dummy. He's got good intelligence. Then you can work. That's how you help people. But a lot of the problem is this, guys. We don't take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to find out what's really going on with that person. We just do this with the pencil, dummy, write that on their forehead and they get labeled. And that's what happens to a lot of us. Round Train Body, who we got?
Xander Man for the love of money, OJ.
That's it, man. Money, 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 money. Remember that, man? That was one of my favorite songs. OJ's and the Spinners were some of my favorite. And Temptation, oh, Lord. Was some of my favorite groups. And Stylistics, oh, Lord. Bet you by golly, wow. You're the one that I'm dreaming of forever. And every room I love for you. Keep growing strong. Keep going strong. Yeah, y'all didn't think I could get that falsetto, did you? Let's go round trip about me. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, that is testing was done even with dyslexia.
Okay, I got you, man. Let's go round trip about me. Who we got?
That's it.
All right, guys. It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. We got to go. We got to go. At least you got our closing comment for the day.
Thank you guys for all the donations that you've given to us.
Thank you so much.
Appreciated it. And more blessings to you guys.
Much love.
And thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Chichipaya! Please hit that like button, please. On our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page. And you can also follow us on Instagram at WD Life in the Philippines. Look at the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a recorded replay, allow the ads to run during the video. And we have a free... by the way, Big John, I got your PayPal donation for the food drive. Okay, Big John sent the food drive. You put it on the chart? Yeah, it's a
spreadsheet?
Yeah.
Okay, Big John, we got your donation. You sent it for the food drive for July. It's already added. You added it on.
I added.
It's added it on the Excel on the spreadsheet. You can click that link and it should be updated.
Okay, and we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy all our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information. The January 1, 2020, all veterans with a VA card will have access to the benefits, okay?
Love Train Nation, we now have merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at lifeinfo.bobbyd.com. And we have one more comment.
Okay, who we got?
Zen the Man, Bobby D, Sing My Girl by The Temptation.
I got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I'm in the month of May. I bet you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl, my girl. That's it, man. That's all I remember. But yeah, that's one of my favorites too, man. And what's the other one? What's the other one? The other one. Anyway, I remember. Go ahead, do Jimmy. I remember why we're doing it. Good.
Closing clips.
Yeah, go ahead.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
Sunshine, blue skies, please go away. The girl found another and gone away. With her went my future. My life is filled with pain. But day after day, I'm still locked up in this room. I know that it might sound bleak, but I wish it would rain. Oh, I wish it would rain.
He said, let's stay together.
Rain. Oh, I wish that it would rain. It's my favorite as well. Okay, I don't know about that's a little too high for me. Alger ain't got that. He got that alto voice. I can't. I'll be breaking up on the alto. Let me see. I don't mind. Why do people break up? Turn around and make up. It's all right with me. You never do that to me. With you, baby, spending my whole life is all I need. Oh, baby, please, you gotta stay together. Let's go. That's all. That's all. All right, guys, it's been real. It's been real.
We get to go.
Okay, she's on a delayed response. I don't know what's. I'm gonna try that again. Okay, guys, it's been real. But we got to go. Go. This is Bobby
and the Tuba Queen. Listen.
Say, take care.
God bless.
And peace.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching. Good night.